Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Tokenization of assets is not taken off, but it really should. For years, tokenization has been hyped to be one of the most interesting use cases of blockchain, but it hasn't gained its momentum yet. And there's a point of getting into this discussion. I do agree to dive in and make my point clear right off the bat. For a long time, experts have been talking about how tokenization, the act of creating a digital representation of an asset on a DLT, distributed ledger tech, of a financial or real asset can unlock trillions in illiquid assets, giving retail investors access to investments with previously high minimum capital requirements thanks to fractional ownership or settle trades on a distributed ledger instantly. But if we investigate the current tokenization offerings, none is truly taking off and attracting the masses. If the theoretical advantages are true, millions of investors must be onboarding the exchanges that offer tokenized assets. However, this is not the case. But now what I do want to add, because obviously the author is unaware, Stellar has been doing this for years, and I found one back to 2018, why Stellar is best suited for asset tokenization. And that's back when they were having a recent partnership at the time with Smartlands, as Stellar marches on flaunting its unbridled potential to underpin the imminent global asset tokenization. The Smartlands Victor Cricketen pens a brilliant write-up on ICO versus STO, what is a security token and why the Stellar network is perfect for STO. And feel free again to read the full article if you're interested, if that's something you would like to do, because with every single video in the description below, we do include the links just for that reason. As you can see, it's just coming out there, realizing the amazingness to being able to tokenize everything, and Stellar has already been doing that for years. Next article I'd like to get into is Coinbase is a decentralized company with no headquarters. And as we've moved to a remote first environment, we realize that we no longer have a headquarters located in any one city. Directly by Brian Armstrong, the CEO and co-founder of Coinbase. So Coinbase definitely is the decentralized company. Also today, here's a very interesting thing. I just want to toss it out. Just obviously it's coincidence, but just tossing it out there just to make the point. The Federal Reserve suffers a widespread disruption to payment services today. The Federal Reserve suffered its widespread disruption in multiple payment services, including a system that banks and businesses rely on to zip trillions of dollars around the financial system each day. After experiencing problems for several hours, the crucial payment system known as Fedwire resumed normal operation shortly around 3 p.m. Eastern Time, according to the Fed's website. And that affected, again, their ACH and their Fedwire money transfer systems. And that kind of made a mess, even down to the IRS. It made a very disruptive day. To me, what I find interesting, at the same time, Ripple had released its Road to XRP Ledger 1.7, improving efficiency and security. Their update was released today, and now the Fed is having trouble. So are we going to see this switch flipped soon or what? As in yesterday's video, we are explaining how the news is discussing over the next 45 days, probably around 40 to 42 now from the initial timeline of the discussion. There's supposed to be an economic crash. So we'll see what happens there. And as far as the digital assets go, we might see a slight bend, continued dip. And if this does become the moment where they flip the switch, we will definitely notice an immediate price reaction, and it would have to take off very quickly and move very high. So today's version of the 1.7.0 of the reference implementation of the software behind the XRP ledger, the XRPL, was released with key contributions from RippleX aimed at improving the ledger's decentralization, security, and efficiency. And then this article, I just want to discuss it as well. How Ripple's C++ team cut Ripple's memory footprint down to size. And one of the best ways to make software more accessible is to reduce the hardware resources needed to run it. Blockchain software is no exception. The XRP ledger is already one of the greenest blockchains due to its pioneering consensus protocol, but its ecosystem can still benefit from more efficient resource usage. Reduced inefficiencies benefit businesses, developers, and enthusiasts alike. So how much can we really improve? The C++ team at Ripple spent a significant time in 2020 focusing on how to make better use of available system resources, and they're proud to report that compared to previous versions, the improvements contributed to version 1.7.0 of Ripple. The reference implementation of the XRP ledger server and cut its memory usage to less than half. And that's what's interesting today, as it was going live and then the Fed had its temporary disruption. You know, we'll see if they're connected down the road, but it's very interesting all the same. And guys, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. Our most profitable lessons are learned from failure, not success. And I want to thank our VIP Surf and Gary Davidson on Patreon. Much love to all of you, and we will catch you in the next one.